Hi everyone. So we will be using Google Drive a lot in our class, both to share our poems and to comment on our poems. So it's a big workshopping tool for us. This is also how I would like for you to engage with the syllabus. So I'm going to use it as an example right now, just in case you've never used the commenting feature on Google Docs to give you a sense of how it should work. So if you follow my announcement, it's going to take you to a D2L content file. It's not super pretty, but these are useful because I can make a task on D2L that isn't an assignment. So you don't have to submit anything, but you do have to check it off of your list. So you could also find that by navigating to week 1 under content and scrolling down. So we have read syllabus, annotate, and reply. So if we click there, you're going to find the instructions. Read the syllabus thoughtfully and leave 2 comments or questions. You should also reply to at least one of your classmates' comments or questions. Okay, so I'm a big believer that this learning community should be collaborative and that I can learn from you as well. And so I want you to take the opportunity to answer one another's questions when you feel confident in doing so. And I invite any comments or questions you have for me. Logistical comments or questions are fine, but also if you are curious why I'm doing something the way that I'm doing it, feel free to ask in the comment section. So you'll follow the link and it's going to take you to Google Docs. Make sure that you're signed in via your U of A Google Drive, okay? Because if you're not, you won't be able to access the document and you won't be able to comment. I see we have someone here right now. I'm very excited that this course is populated and you're getting going. I was trying to see who you are so I could give you a shout out, but it's not working. Okay, so here we are in the syllabus, and I have this outline here. I find it easy to navigate via this outline, but you can always just slide it over and use these links as well. Sometimes I don't use the table of contents because it's quite lengthy, but I think that it's really helpful to get a sense of what information is where, so I've left it here. So you have instructor information. Hi, that's me. I tried to make some geeky pictures for you. You have all of my office hours information, so you can find me. This will take you to the actual links that you need. Okay, oh my gosh, Capital One. Way to ruin this video. Anyway, so you can find my Zoom room here. There we go. You can find my Google Voice number. By the way, I totally welcome texts and calls. Just note that, during business hours only, I turn the Google Voice forwarding off in the evenings when I'm unable to answer. So it's really the same as email in terms of how fast you might get a response from me, but I find that some people just rather talk or text. So there's that information there as well. So if you had a question, you might highlight my phone number and be like, for real? So I highlighted it, and then I went up to the toolbar up here and I said add comment, and I might be like, for real? I can text you? Okay, you can add a comment like that. Or you might go down to the course description, and we can look at that really briefly together. This class is about writing your own poems, studying poetry to improve your writing, and helping your peers also become better writers. That's my biggest hope for you in this class, is that you walk away feeling more confident to write and read poetry, and that confidence is built through collaboration with me and your classmates. Okay, so you might be reading this, might be thinking, watching videos. What do you mean by multimodal? Why are we watching videos? We have to read our work out loud via video? Oh, why do we have to do this? Okay, you don't have to be combative about it, but I'm curious. Why are we recording ourselves? What benefits do you think? So feel free to, again, engage with the course material in that way, okay? So as the day goes on, you will see that comments start popping up like this, and I want you to respond to or answer at least one of your peers. So leave at least 2 comments or questions and respond to at least one. I'm going to get better at silencing all of my notifications, getting rid of my shopping apps moving forward this semester. So thank you for your patience with me as I get all of this important communication to you and figure out how to plan for it to go more smoothly next week. So it goes, rough landing. I am a poet and writer and scholar and mother of a 2.5-year-old who was especially rambunctious this past week. So, um, you know, you roll with the punches. All right, it's over 5 minutes. It's my goal to give you short videos, so I'm going to say goodbye. But I hope this brief tutorial on commenting on the syllabus was helpful, and you will be using the commenting tool on Google Docs for workshop. More on that later.